This is KVD. Thanks for the introduction rule. Fortunately, I've had ample time to warm up, so if I fuck up, that excuse is no longer valid. I'll just have to come up with something else. So, can we have a chat window? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, well, just count me.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, here we go. So odds are, if you've seen a BSG before, that you've seen me play Super Mario Kart before. Normally I do a Grand Prix speedrun, and this time I've decided to try a time trial on all tracks, and it allows me to take quite a bit more risk in terms of driving lines, because there's no CPUs to bother with, and that really helps. Probably not sub-minute, but it's close, I guess. Yeah. So I aim for sub-minute there, but it doesn't always happen. A little too close to the wall, but I survived. One thing you'll notice in general, once I'm driving with these all these boosts, I tend not to talk too much, because multitasking is not really my thing. And yeah, flew too close to the sun. That's what happens. On this track it's possible to attempt a platform jump if you're feeling particularly confident, but in time trial it's very risky, and actually in one tries I'm pretty sure it's not worth it in terms of the expected time that you get, because you lose about 6 seconds if you fail it, you win 1 second if you win, but the success rate is 50%, so you do the math. Yeah, well, it's like a 1 or 2 frame trick, and even if you're really good, the success rate is never gonna be close to 1. At least no one has ever managed that before. Seven, 7, 7. That can sound is the sound of tech relaxing after a pretty stressful beginning. Kudos to Jasper and Roel for fixing the issues that arose.
More like a bypass.
Sounds like they had to perform bypass surgery.
PC doesn't work, new PC.
So Mushroom Cup, pretty straightforward tracks. Except the final one, Mario Circuit 2, which may or may not involve long boosts. Well, that's also a pretty acceptable time.
Smooth. Je weet dat ik deze hier net opengemaakt heb. Toch bekijkt.
So yeah, this track, you can win about in 1 second if you try the long boost. It's just like the platform jump on Ghost Valley 1. It's quite risky, but there's more skill involved.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nope. So my ass actually touched the wall when I landed, and then it sucks up all your speed, and you lose about 3 seconds. Which means I have to try it again. Not this time, though. This one actually worked, so that's nice. So yeah, I'll just finish now. I'm gonna go for the swag finish though. Yeah.
Nice.
Too bad because that failed long boost really cost about 2, even 3 seconds. So the time is not that great. Uh-oh. Yeah. Wrong angle. Just about sub-minute. It should be like 56 seconds, but you see lap 1 went wrong. Right off the bat. This is a pretty straightforward track. This is another track where you can do a platform jump, but it's even harder than the Ghost Valley one, and it wins less time, so it's really not worth bothering with in one tries. It's to the right here. Saves a few tenths. Oh. Also, I should note that I'm playing the PAL version, and normally I would prefer the NTSC version, but the annual World Championship of Super Mario Kart is held on PAL systems, because it originated in France, and yeah, we're all PAL scrubs, basically. And that kind of forces me to play PAL the months before the World Championship if I want to do well, because actually PAL and NTSC are quite different beasts in Super Mario Kart. It's not just the speed that's different, but they actually changed the driving mechanics quite a bit. But in recent years, actually NTSC native players, such as Americans and Brazilians, and even a Japanese guy, have joined the ranks of the Super Mario Kart World Championships. And they're forced to play on PAL systems. It's kind of sad. But it's a lot of fun. It's held in August every year in France. This year it will be in Strasbourg. Oh, that's a good run. Ace, how's life in the salt mines, man? Good to see you in chat. It's been a while. Oh, that was a salvage. So when is the last time you played GoldenEye? Nice inside the block up there. Uneventful race so far, well that's good. I'll try it, risk it one more time with the complicated route here. Yeah, worked. Actually, it's riskier than it looks, and I drown in the concrete. Nice, good job. So that lapse of concentration cost me 3 seconds. Maybe even 4. Yeah, 4. Oh well. So if you drown in the concrete rather than the lava, you just missed it by 1 frame. That sucks. That sucks even more. So missing zoom starts. In time trial it's really shouldn't happen, because the window is kinda lenient. Grand Prix it's much more common. So one thing about SMK that's really annoying is that the zoom start, they programmed it differently for each mode, and there's different window sizes, different window placements. It's all over the board really. It's one of the things, if you switch between NTSC and PAL, one of the things you'll struggle most with is getting consistent zoom starts. As I said though, in time trial it's not really an issue because it's a lenient window. Still managed to miss it once, but that was just my bad. This is a very technical track with boosting. So at the World Championships every year there is also the first day, there's the time trial tournament, and it's 1 tries. And on this track you can actually probably afford to miss a zoom start because there's so many boosts and it's so technical that you can still win time back. Obviously not against the world champions, but against lesser players, 135 would still suffice. And wow, just missed another one. There's no excuses, it just sucks. Need a bit of luck with the fish here. If it's positioned in a bad spot, and it's complete RNG actually, then the full speed strategy becomes very, very risky to complete. And it is actually in bad spots everywhere. There's like 3 fish, and all 3 of them are in locations that can hurt you. Yeah, this one too. But that kind of sucked. And again. So that's really, really, really bad. It's possible to get 52 in a clean run. Normal is 55, but 104 is like makes me want to scratch my eyes out pretty much. Okay, let's pick it up. This is one of my favorite tracks, so this should be okay. One more lap. It's about time I did a good race. That was a good race. I think this is better than the time trial record that's... So we document all the records in that we get at CDM, and this is probably better than the fastest one ever driven during a 1-try competition. Obviously this is not CDM though, so... But it's nice to have this reference times in your head. This is one of the hardest 1-try tracks, because there's these ice cubes that really complicate things. I've managed to remove the hardest ones in the first lap without losing too much speed, so I should be heading towards an okay time. This is pretty good. Normally that's also enough to win against any opponent. You can get 53, even 52 in a one try, but it's less common. This is one of the few instances in Super Mario Kart Time Trial where you're really exposed to severe RNG because of the 4 thwomps here, and they are programmed as such that they can all 4 be down at the same time, and if that happens you just gotta deal with it. But keeping full speed is pretty much not an option. You have to either brake or just ram into them, which is a bad choice. You get— oh wow. Okay. Thank you, Lucky too. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so they're generous this time. One of the hardest tracks for sure. No, yeah, let's see. That's what happens. So, 1 instance of bad RNG and 2 instances of just failing badly. That's not good enough. Third missed tomb start, what the hell. This is another very technical track. So again, if this were CDM, I would not be in trouble too much, even though I missed the zoom start. So there's a lot of time that you can make up by executing all these boosts correctly. So we're entering the final cup with the hardest tracks, obviously. Especially this one is notorious. So in previous years I've always excluded that boost before the second bridge because I deemed it too risky. But this year I'm gonna give it a shot in the one try tournament. As you can see, it requires some awkward control. But it is doable, just hard. Yeah, we got it. 5 out of 5. It's a really good race, for once. This is another RNG track because of the fish. There's fish right here and he is in a bad spot, so we're not getting lucky today. Hopefully I can deal with it. It just moved to an even worse spot. That's nice. So it does move. And sometimes it moves right when you are passing it. Hopefully I'll be okay. But if that fish is out of the way, it really makes things so much easier here. So far we're good. One more lap. And now it's gone. So that was nice, at least. And then I still screwed it up anyhow. Bit of a letdown at the end. This one is just pure attack. You cannot hide here. Chicken Tonight is off the table on Ghost Valley 3. It's gotta risk it all. That goes for all the final 3 tracks. Vanilla Lake 2 and Rainbow Road as well. There's no safety boards. One more lap. Okay, that was okay. So if you fall here at the platform jump, most likely, you lose about 7 seconds, so then it's just over. But everyone does the platform jump here, of the top player, so you have to. Obviously this is the best track of SMK. Also the hardest one, but that's what makes it fun. Nice. Flawless. That's not a given, I can tell you. Pretty much 2 out of 3 races I crashed there, I think. Final track. Rainbow Road. Best music. One of the best tracks. Actually, I got the world record here like 2 weeks ago, so should be sharp enough. So time is coming up at the end of lap 5. Is anyone on time? Okay. It's after the final lap, obviously. Captain Obvious. Representing. One more. Stay on the track. And time. All right. So that was the first run of BSG, and I think Cruel's next.